Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Notifications are out. Credit button machine and fish cannon should be working. Yeah, I think we are good to go. Hello, everybody. Listen, isn't Monday punishment enough? Oh. Ow. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome in. Fine. It's fine. I guess I am cute. That is a lie. That is a lie. It is fierce. I'm very fierce. Okay? It's fierce. Hello. Hello, Anonymous. Welcome in. Listen. I don't call you guys random names. Why would you do the same? Why would you do this? I'm so confused. What?
Stop kidding yourself, Fox. You couldn't intimidate a marshmallow.
Wow. How, Ratos, first off, thank you for the fish, but also, how dare, I am very, listen, maybe I'm not intimidating, but I am very fierce, okay? Listen, you talk to me about, like, an artist not pricing their commissions high enough, I'm gonna be so mad and all over that. You just, trust, I'm so fierce, you have no idea. I'm very fierce, yes. I'm not lying. I'm also not a villain. The Anonymous is one of the seven wonders of the streams. This is a cryptid. It's like a duck with antlers, okay? And it screams. It has to use like a phone that keeps auto-correcting for some reason. I think it's trying to yell duck because it sees the deluxe whack descending upon my cranium, but he has to talk through the phone autocorrect, but it's listen, it's a whole process. It's kind of laggy. The timing's kind of wrong, and it shouts the wrong thing all the time. I like making new layer. We're not in art yet. No. Wait. Okay, so a few changes. Okay, Chaos Layer, 5-minute timer. Instead of getting 3 only, you now get 6 per stream. Same price, but there's a countdown. There's a bigger timer between layers. There you go. Slight changes there.
Hara, what's this?
Aw.
Cat doing taxes was good. Alan pat pat, Alan pat pat, Alan pat pat, Alan pat pat.
Oh my goodness. Soren, thank you very much for subscription. I do very much appreciate that. Thank you. And also, I did post the Stremb sketches to the Discord. I need to post them to, like, the Twitters, even though it's not called that anymore. No timer and unlimited redeems? No, I don't think so. Listen, we're trying to aim for chaos. Did I say Soren? Okay, let me try this again. Red War Machine, thank you very much for a subscription. I do very much appreciate it. There we go. Hey, Konotomo, welcome. Listen, the branding is so strong for Twitter. Like, nobody, who calls it X? Like, legitimately, who? Homst. Oh. But yeah, welcome in everybody. It is Monday. Heckin' Monday, am I right? Listen, we're gonna make today better by drawing maids. That's gonna be the stratagem. It's been a long time since I've actually drawn maids. You call it that, but only because people hate it. You know, I'm not actually surprised at that, Gumpy. Listen. Yes, I do. There's a reason for that. It's because it's nice, you know? Women, they're very pretty. Also, men's, very pretty. Human beings of all genders, very pretty. I don't know if you're aware. Drool proof. I will have you know that I have never drooled upon my drawing implement, okay? I'm not, like, sitting with my mouth open, okay? That's just weird. That's a very weird mental picture. Perception. Be perceived. Get perceived, nerd. Affectionately. There you go. I will say, though, that... So, sometimes it gets very, like, hot. And I have, like, my palms are very sweaty, right? Knees weak, arms spaghetti, palms sweaty, etc. and so on, right? So, like, the drawing tablet is waterproof. They do that on purpose because people are sweaty and oily and kind of gross. Sometimes. So, it is already technically waterproof, but I still don't drool on it. Okay, show of hands. Who lacks object permanence? You lack object permeability? I mean, I guess not a lot of people can make objects phase through other objects. That is true. Lack dopamine? Ugh, that's rough. I mean, listen. May I offer you a scoffed draw maid stream on this fine Monday for your troubles? Oh, jeez. Man, Monday is hitting everybody hard. Listen, guys. May I offer you some maids today in this trying time? I try. Anyway, but yeah, welcome in, guys. So there's my schedule is actually wrong. So okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Setting up for debut and doing game art and working on 2 other secret projects that you guys don't know about. I'm probably doing too many things right now. So, my brain is kind of toasted. I thought we were doing a collab, so some more tabletop games with friendos on Tuesday. That is actually not the case, so I need to update my schedule. So tomorrow we will be strembing at normal time, okay? There'll be just the normal strem tomorrow. However, on Friday we are doing games with friendos. Probably, unless I got the date and time wrong, in which case I will have to change that as well. But that's fine. Can you know about the secrets? I don't know. If I tell people, they won't really be a secret. In September? No, we're aiming, listen, I am aiming for the 29th. Okay? So I have a big checklist. I am slowly working my way through all of the things. You guys are not prepared. You are, listen, I don't have the nerves yet because I still have a lot of stuff to do, but like lurking there in the back of my brain, I'm like, is this enough? Are people gonna like this? But it hasn't really hit yet, so I think I'm good for now. But it'll hit eventually. I think it always does whenever anybody does a debut, right? You won't like it? Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know, Toast. That really helps. But no, it's, listen, guys. I have this fear that it isn't enough, but here's the thing. It's really good. Like, it's really, really good. Trust. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm also like I want to get all of the things done. Hello. Basically. I want to do a proper debut with the marketing and everything. That's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But the good news, I'm getting help with marketing. Yay! So it's not just me. This is great. We should do hellos. Hold on, wait. I have not done those yet. Hold on. Hello.
I regret to inform you that the council has decided that you are very behind on your snuggle quota. I volunteer myself to fix that.
Okay, Milk Knight, first off, thank you very much for fish. I will eat them later. It'll be delicious. Second off, though, I'll have you know that yesterday I had a cat on my lap for like a couple of hours. I think I'm good on my snuggle quota. I have definitely reached quota. Probably.
What's this?
Oh.
The great journey has ended and I return to this glorious cult. It is wonderful to see you again, Fierce One. Ale and warm welcome.
Aw. Phoenix, oh my goodness, thank you very much for subscription and also for calling me fierce. We don't do cults here though. Listen, if you have signed up for a cult, you have been bamboozled, you have been tricked. There should not be a cult. We don't do those here. It has. Welcome back. The warmth of another person. Whoa! Let's not get into my personal life, shall we? You forgot every rule? Okay, so rule number 1, you guys gotta take care of yourselves first. Okay, any subscriptions, bits, etc. and so on, I will appreciate them, but you guys gotta make sure to take care of yourselves first, yeah? Yeah. Okay, rule number 2, oh gosh, what is rule number 2? That's where it is. No arson during streaming hours. Rule number 3, no cults. Rule number 4 is, I think, no gnomes or Furbies. I'm pretty sure. Be your idol. The music is so good in the K-pop Demon Hunter music movie. It will get stuck in your head. It's so worth it though. Oh my gosh! After I watched it for the first time, and I guess the second time, I listened to the music kind of on repeat for like, I want to say a week. What if your friend is a gnome? I'm sorry. Listen. I was gonna say I don't make the rules, but I actually do. Listen, I make the rules and tell your friend I'm sorry, but this is the way it's gotta be, okay? Okay, so let's see, other news. We got the debut coming up, very good, very important. This week I made my schedule wrong, so that's the thing. It'll buff out, it's fine. I'll fix it. 3 hours, 20 songs. Whoa. Yo, I would actually love more songs. Hello, hello. Oh, we were doing hellos. Hold on. I got distracted. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, mom. Hold on. Hello. Glad you could make it today. Kyron, hello. Where? Wait, this list keeps moving. Don't do that. Okay, we got Kyron, we got Hungry for Hippo, hello. Glad you could make it today. Soren, welcome in. Gumpy, you troublemaker, welcome. We got some violence. Magrior, hello. Glad you could make it today.
Hello.
Thank you for all the fish. Hold on. Dan Brain Cells, I'm looking through the list. Hold on.
I love make a new layer.
No, hold on. We're not doing art yet. Hold on. Wait for it. Okay,
Hey,
I will
Isla,
say.
you should save.
Okay, listen. The. Thank you for the fish. All right, hold on. Ratos, thank you again for the fish. Scanning. Our machine, thank you. Nelm Night, thank you again for fish. Phoenix, hello. Glad you could make it today. Phoenix, thank you again for subscription. Bottle of Dave, thank you for the bit. I appreciate it. Play harmonic. Oh, hello. I see you. Welcome. Magnus Bartha, hello. Gamble Champ, hello. Glad you could make it today. We got so many brain cells. Oh man, I feel so smart now. Listen, we're catching up, we're remembering, we are having ideas. Oh. You know, I'm reminded of an idea. I think we got everything. We also have a stretch and hydrate redeem. I was reminded of an idea. I could change the deluxe whack so that sometimes it misses. You know, that'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? That way I could keep some of my brain cells. Yeah. How? I forget what I was just talking about. How? Forget what? What's terrible? Wait, what did I do? No, wait.
Hello.
Stop hitting me. What? What did I do? Hold on. Wait. Why do you guys keep hitting me when I'm on the ground? What is going on? Hello? Thank you for fish. I knew that would happen. It's so good. Thank you guys so very much for playing along. 10 out of 10. Sorry, I was trying to continue the bit, but it's... Philly harmonic, thank you so much for the fish. I will eat them later, it will be delicious. Anyway, hello everybody. It's Monday. We're doing art today. That's the stratagem. The deluxe whack is curious about my brain's extended warranty. Listen, if I had one, it's been like several hundred years. It's very much been expired at this point. Probably the original warranty givers, they've probably gone out of business. Listen, that was like years and planes ago. Like, let's not worry about that. Those and then Rochester, oh my goodness, thank you very much for the fish. Listen, I will eat them all later. It will be delicious. We're gonna be eating good tonight. That's fabulous. So many fishes. It's expired? No, it's not expired. The warranty has expired. Are we not doing the falling emotes? There should be falling emotes. What? What? Huh? What? Where are they? You know, that's a good question. Hold on. Let's take a look-see and see if we can sort that out. It's probably... we need to connect to our Twitch. For some reason, it decided that it didn't want to do that anymore. That's fine. Hold on. Connecting... to authenticating. Oh, there we go. It's back. Bam. We fix it. It's sleeping. So this is actually, the falling emote thing is actually through VTube Studio. And the way that this works, the way a lot of streaming stuff works, is that they all have to talk to each other and they all have to get along properly. And like, sometimes they don't. Yes, so VTube Studio talks to Twitch, and Twitch is like, oh hey, somebody posted emotes in the chat, and then VTube Studio is like, hey, I'm gonna drop those, right? So like, there's a couple of different programs that do that, but in this case, it is just through VTube Studio. It's not actually bot. Do the different programs get along just as well as Vinny, Sal, and Felix? Yeah, kinda. In the fact that. No. not quite like that. It's Fight Club, kind of. So I don't know. Okay, so quick cat update. Felix is still a very scaredy cat. He will look at them if I'm feeding him treats, but there's not really been like a lot of progress. I gotta figure out another method. Like, I'm trying to get them to sniff each other, but I need to try somebody suggested like pet them with like a cloth or like a napkin or something, and then like let them sniff the other cats. I think I need to do something like that. But yeah, so Felix can look at them without like immediately leaving. So that's progress. But the thing you have to understand about Felix, this grumpy old man, if somebody comes to visit, like in-laws that have like I had in-laws house sit or babysit Felix for a while when I did a trip, and he was fine with them, but then they show up like later after some time, and he's like, you are strangers and I don't know you, and he would just go and hide. So he is a coward. And he's like, these cats are mean and I don't like them, and they're new and they're different and they're scary, and like the wiggly ball of silliness that is fruit salad, he can look at him, but he doesn't want to get within like 3 feet of him. But I have let fruit salad upstairs to let him wander around, and then you pet Felix and make sure he's not freaking out. But then fruit salad gets too close and he's like, oh no, oh heck no, I'm out, and then he runs away. Ah, okay. Making them smell like something like cat food treats that they like. That's interesting. I wonder. I just like, so Felix's favorite treat, which this cat is so weird. All cats are really weird, but like in their own way. So Felix doesn't like fish, which is bizarre to me, right? Fish are delicious, right? So his favorite treat of choice is nutrient paste, which is like, it's just it's just so weird. So I'm just like, I'll just grab two like little dollops of nutrient paste and like pet them onto the other cats, so they get all, their fur gets all sticky, but they'll smell like nutrient paste. I don't know if that would end good or bad. Something to consider. Anyway, shall we art? Are you guys prepared? Are you ready? Let's do some art, shall we? I'm gonna go sit in the crab throne, I suppose, and let's swap over to art. My crab throne has disappeared. Whoop. There it is. Okay, I'll put this right there. Lovely. I'm doing pretty good. So here's Maid, by the way. So I feel like right now I am doing too many things. So I would like to spend some time to chill and just draw some maids for funsies. So yeah, my own hubris. I've got a debut, new model coming up. We got game stuff. We got two secret projects that Are you allowed to request? Listen, you can absolutely suggest things. If I feel like drawing them, I might give them a chance, but you gotta understand, I might not. Also, we'll see. Also, I need to move my mic a little bit. Oh, Isla, make a new layer. Do it. Okay. Here's your layer. There you go. All right, so there is new cooldown timer on this one, just so you know. What do I want to draw? Come here, mom. So we gotta draw characters interacting so that they're not just standing there all boring, right? So I have a whole bunch of characters. I'm wondering if we should do like, honestly, drawing this cat girl, but like giving her a different hairstyle might be good. Oh my gosh. So, you guys, I'm sure you've seen videos where there's like a haircut incident that goes horribly wrong, right? Like they try to cut bangs and then they're super duper short. Something like that. Okay, so let's just do a quick doodle and then we can make it more interesting here in a bit. I think we're gonna have like one of those little round mirror things like this. We need to have a look of horror. Does this count as a monster girl? Yeah, she's a cat girl. Cat girls are monster girls. Okay, okay. Does that... Actually, that brings up an interesting question. Do you count cat girls as monster girls? Is it Katla? No, no. The hair's pink. May I recommend head pats? When you go from monster to cryptid, I feel like... I would say the average... Like, okay, so when you think of cryptid, it's inherently kind of creepy, like definitely kind of... like dangerous, right? Dangerous to the human populace. So that's like kind of a cryptid thing, right? So I would say if it is perceived by, would be perceived by the average human being, that if it's something that is spooky or dangerous to the populace, that would count as a cryptid, right? Or something that is unexplainable, I guess could also be a cryptid. Beast folks aren't monsters? No. See, that's an interesting theory then. So then what counts as monster girl? Does it have to be like a legendary creature? Like, I know vampires, monsters, but those, I guess those fall in line with the, generally they would do the harm to human beings, right? Mon Musume, I don't recognize the name. Red War Machine. I am very bad at names. %, not inhuman parts. Okay. Yeah, so I guess this is one of those things. It's kind of hard to classify what counts as a monster girl. I would say that anything with, like, I don't know, like cat ears, like tails, that kind of stuff. I think that sort of stuff counts for, like, you know, that counts for monster girls, right? Because, like, what about an elf? Would an elf be a monster girl? I guess that'd be more of a humanid, wouldn't it? Elves can be considered monsters. It's human adjacent. Yeah, I would say... I listen, Toast, you gotta listen. I was saying, do they count as monster girls? And then I was like, they're kind of humanoid, right? If you can wear a hat to appear human, then you're not a monster. So then vampires, though. How curious. Actually, no, that brings up a very good point. Konotomo, you in particular, as a vampire, would that be, there's a female vampire, would that be a monster goyle? No? Werewolf girls are monster girls? I guess they're definitely, they've got a lot more, like, extra features, right? Starting your head. Listen. We're just trying to figure out classifications of things, because to me, like the the beastly traits like cat ears, tail, that kind of stuff. That, for me, counts as like monster goyle. It's a very loose term, but it's like the easiest way to be like, hey, this isn't just an, you know, cat girl. This is monster goyle. Like, it has the whole subset, right? Interesting. Yeah, well, it adds a little extra, like, design elements, which is why I think they're fascinating. It's got the appeal, right? Oh, we have some very... Okay, so you're saying if the ears change a little bit and they have a tail, it does not count as a monster. Interesting. I only have the one pair of ears. You can see them on top of my head, right there. Yeah. So like, you listen, as a creature that has lived amongst humans, if I pulled all my hair back, you would see like my jaw like this, and then like the start of my ear is kind of like right here. So that's where the ear. See, like this. There's the back of the cranium like this. So it kind of weirds people out if you just see a jawline and you don't see an ear right here. So it's kind of just become a habit to always have something that covers up my jawline, like right there. Oh, what? But I got the fangs. I got the claws. Are you sure? Wow. No, where's this 7 ears coming from? No, I've got 2. You can see them right on top of my head. Right there. You feel like throwing up? Really? What, is it because of the jawline thing? Oh, I'm sorry. I do hope you feel better, though. Oh, you were sick. Okay. That would make more sense, I suppose. But yeah, I do hope you feel better, okay? If you gotta rest, please make sure to rest. Okay, so let's see. We have somebody doing the hair cutting. We need to have her like, holding a chunk of like the pink hair, like the bangs like this. So let's see, she's got a bit of the hair like this, and then scissors in the other hand, and she has to look like really, really guilty. Okay, so which character is this? Yeah, mama. I have a habit of drawing fangs on like most characters, honestly. Like this character gonna have fangs. This character also probably gonna. Their fangs are just nice. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's very good. Okay, so I kind of want to have. Let's have like a satyr. Let's see. Little goat horns. We gotta have the ears. How to make this character cute? Let's see. How do you hold scissors also? Okay, so we're gonna have, let's see, one of the scissors. Is it one half of a scissor? Is that like a zor? Sizz? How to describe? One half of the scissor, and then we're gonna have the other one. Let's see, that's like the thumb hole. scissorlet. Sizzle. I don't know. There's probably a proper terminology, but I don't know what it is. the biggest of fangs. Yeah, this is like a satyr though. She's probably not gonna have fangs. We're gonna give her like slightly more droopy eyes though. Maybe she just has naturally short little bangs, and she's like, oh yeah, I trim my hair all the time. I could definitely, you know, cut your bangs for you. And then it's too short. One half of a Caesar is just a kniff. It's Isa! Hello, Isa! Hello, art buddy! Oh my goodness. How's it going? Tomboy Maid? When did I draw this one? Last year. Guys, it's been a while since I've drawn my maids. Tired and uninspired? Sounds like you need a heckin' nap. How am I doing? I'm pretty good. Listen, I'm taking today, we're just gonna have a chill stream where we draw maids. I am working on way too many things. I have a debut that I'm hopefully gonna hit at the end of the month. We're gonna see. But I'm working on the game. I've got 2 other secret projects that I'm working on. Right? Thank you, Hewitt. Oh my goodness. Inspiration. May I inspire you to draw muscly Huaman? 2 secret projects, yeah. So I'm probably doing too many things at this time. Probably. Guess who's back? Is it what is it? The Backstreet Boys? Muscle Huaman? Okay, so here's the thing though. Here's the thing. You gotta draw the muscly Huaman in an evening gown. Okay, go. She's gonna be fancy and muscly. There you go. Oh, have you drawn your do you have the evening gown? Have you already done this? Oh man, we gotta come up with something else then. What about a silly pajama? Maybe like a onesie, and you've got your muscly Huaman in like a onesie, but it's like, you know what? It's a penguin. It's a penguin onesie with a top hat. Oh, muscly Huaman. Oh, let's go. That's a heck of a physique. Vriza Hawkeye. Hawkeye? I don't know who this is. Listen, I'm very bad at names. Is this like... The Hawkeye that I know is like the Marvel Hawkeye. Is this a different... Is that his last name, like officially, or is that just his hero name? What is that? What is FMA? Listen, I can't do acronyms. What does that mean? Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I know who that is. Listen, I'm very bad at names. If this is from the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? The movie? I haven't seen that. I haven't actually watched the whole show either. What is my hero name? I do not have one because I am not a hero. I'm not a villain either. I'm just gonna put that out there to like make sure you guys know, like ahead of time. Right? Listen, just so you know, for the record. blonde that's always with the fiery dude. Am I? Oh. Wait, does that make me, like, does that truly make me an hero? Wow. My anti-hero name? I guess I am technically the Art Witch. I do have that nickname. Is that a Jacqueline? Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Could we get a shout out for Jackie, please? Just be evil? I don't think I could be just evil. Listen, I like causing a bit of chaos. I like being mischievous. I don't think I could be straight up evil though. That doesn't sound fun, is the problem. Oh. Listen, Vanakin. You should totally do a fan art. Draw Riza, the muscly whammon, in an evening gown. Do it. I dare you. Do it. Make it happen. Bring it into the world. You know, I haven't kept up with my list of games to play on Stremba. I gotta relook at that at some point. Not right now though. I'm good at this time. I got stuff. Okay, we're focusing in. We're probably gonna redraw this fang on the correct layer. Would be helpful. And then let's see, what does the rest of her hair look like? I feel like she should have like a little updo bun thing, and then maybe like some little hair corals. I think that'd be very cute. What? Listen. Okay. When I was playing Aloft, I might have wrecked an ecosystem, but then I fixed it, like, immediately. Listen, it's just knowing that I can cause the chaos that makes it exciting, you know? Yeah, let's go. I believe, Vanakin. I believe. You can do. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so we want this girl to be a little bit more... Why? The squish tummy? Listen, I do like, it depends on the character. Sometimes you gotta draw the muscly whammon. Sometimes you want the all of the curves, right? The trick is having different body types, right? You gotta have characters that hit the different like the right notes of variation, right? So like for this character, I think we're gonna actually need to change how she is standing a little bit. Probably move this over here, because might draw her with like a little bit squinch. And then let's see. So she's wearing how do we want to do her maid outfit? I think she's gonna have the full thing, and then apron, and then like that. So then could do, yeah, we could give her apron like this. That would be very cute. battle maid outfit. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've drawn a battle maid too. There's so many good things to draw.
True. Seen too many visual novels where they just change the face.
Red War Machine, thank you very much for fish. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, for me, one of the joys of drawing is just, you gotta have different, like, body shapes and stuff, right? So I'm wondering if we do like this. I think we gotta move this hand. And then, let's see, how to show that she is... So a school of thought with drawing and making sure that things read properly. I have this scissors, like, outside of any character's silhouette, just so that they're very visible. And I think we need to do the same thing with the hair. So, like, maybe she's taking a step back to look at her handiwork. And so we see she still has, like, chunklets of hair between her fingers here. So you can actually see how much she cut off, right? And that way we can see the silhouettes of what happened, and we can actually see the whole story, right? That's the stratagem here. Okay, so okay, we can have the little bow in the back there. Ear shapes, true. Jackie. To be quite honest, okay, I can hear you say that, so I actually figured out what the acronym was. Girls in cleaning outfits aren't real; they're just made up. Ah, hello, fellow kitsune, welcome. Why they're wearing cap? Yeah, I mean, listen. You go fishing. Your fishing rod breaks. Like, you know, you gotta wear the proper hat. You gotta wear the proper attire when you go fishing. You have to wear the women want me, fish fear me hat or some variation therein, right? It's important. It's important. You gotta dress the part. Don't need that layer. But yeah, okay, so as a general idea for a picture, I think this was gonna work very well. So now we just gotta figure out, I think we need to make these character a little bit bigger. And then we're probably going to separate them from the mirror a little bit. The goal is to very easily see what's going on and what everything is in the picture, just so that it's very, very, like, you can instantly tell what's going on and why they are kind of freaked out. So this works. Okay, so something I do want to do, we're gonna tilt the schizzors a little bit more. And then, let's see, I'll find the correct layer. Here we go. So we tilt the scissors out a little bit more. So the reason I'm doing this is because now this character is doing kind of like a shrug, like, oh no, what the heck? You know, kind of like this sort of pose. The body language, bam. Alright, so let's go back through. Let's add some more details. Let's throw all these in a folder. And we're gonna make it blue. And then. Let's do some line art, shall we? you've seen two people dressed as maids, and they've both been guy friends that lost bets. That's amazing. That woman is clearly a person of culture. Folder? Why does the folder sound ominous? No, the folder is safe, it's containment. Look at that, nice and contained and organized. Wow. Hello YouTube land denizen, welcome in. Do I like this face shape? No, I don't. All right, let's figure out what the body doing. Let's see. We got some shoulders here. We're gonna have, let's see. The neck is gonna be about here, right? A lot of this is gonna be covered up by the face, but that's all right. We're still gonna figure out where all of this goes. We have, let's see, a rib cage. She's kind of leaning forward in her seat. So we're gonna see a little bit of her side right there. Okay, so there's a rib cage, belly button. Let's see if the head is like this big. Let's see, 1, 2. Okay, so right here, sitting, and then let's see. So she's sitting on like a stool. So we need to make sure that her, let's see. Yeah, we could have her hands on the edge of the stool right here. That will work very nicely. Might need to push the shoulders up a little bit more. Yeah, we do. We also need a little bit more muscle on the shoulders right there. Just a bit. Okay, so then we're gonna have, let's see, she's got squeamsh, but we're squeamshing the squeamsh. And she's definitely got her maid outfit on, that's very important. Let's see, so we see the collar like this, and then we've got the ruffles, and then we're gonna have some sleeve as well. You know, if we did an angle more like this, we could have a very interesting effect. What time is it? Wait, how is it break time? No, I've just started. We've just started. Okay, so apparently it's already been an hour, so I guess we need to do the thing. But then, let's see, we want to have, let's see, so she is sitting like this.
Isla, make a new layer.
No.
Do it.
All right, here's your layer. There it is. Enjoy that. All right.
You should save.
You know, I should save, actually. We haven't done that yet. All right, saving. Hold on. Let's save, and then we're going to go have a break time. So I will be wandering off for about 5 minutes. Yeah. We're gonna let ads play, and then we shall return after that. No, hold on. I'm saving. Hold on. Don't. No. Wait. No. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Anyway. All right, everybody. Enjoy break screen. We will be right back.
There's so many of you. And all at once. You've fallen into my trap. You've fallen into my trap.
Well, what? Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello. And we got a raid whilst we were on break. Hello, hello. Welcome in, raiders. In me, Isla. Welcome. Oh, Hinari, thank you very much for raid. Listen, if you got a raid and run, do make sure to take care of yourselves. If not, we are drawing silly maid things today. You're welcome to hang out. It's very good. How was the League of Legends? Oh. Oh, hello. Hello, cat. Everybody say hello to Felix. Aw, thank you. Cat, I'm trying to draw, sir. Sir. Need a break? Wait, so you were doing a drawer as well? Weird, why did it say you were doing League of Legends then? I'm very confused. Either way, thank you again for the raid. Do make sure to take care of yourselves. Thank you for dropping by. We also make sure that I open up your stuff over there. There we go. Oh, no, don't autoplay stuff. Ooh, look at the antlers and the fancy dress. Yo, this is very nice. This is very classy. This is lovely. Okay. Okay, I have all my windows sorted. There we go. Okay, let us continue the draw. Alright, so let's see. Some lights just were flickering. Well, if I disappear, everybody, just know that my power has gone out. Hopefully that does not happen, but we shall see. I love make a new layer. Do it. Fine, fine. Here is your new layer. There it is. Did the fish cannons work, or have they broken again? Boo! Did I get you? No. Nice try though, Squeezela. Okay, I heard it. Okay, let us assume the fish cannons are still operational then. I think we need to... Let's see. Leg go forward in space. We have foreshortening happening. We need to smooth the elbow a little bit. We need to have wrinkles there. Let's see. Hip needs to move down a little bit. There we go. Racer, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Ina, thank you very much. I'll catch you later, okay? Oh, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, people just... listen, I don't know about you guys, but if somebody just pops in and is like, hey, I just wanted to say hi. Like, I love that. That's so nice. Just perfect. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. Oh, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so now the question is how to show... Let's see. Maid outfit. We gotta have, like, cloth wrinkles. We also need to show the shape of the leg, right? Okay, so this looks pretty good. We got like leg shape right here. We got a little bit of foreshortening, very important. Let's see, so the front of the knee would be like here. Probably want to make this leg a little bit thinner like that. This is a very tricky leg. Okay, hold on. Let's figure this out. So if we want to have leg like this, yeah, it would just be like this, wouldn't it? And then you have the foreshortening. It would need to be a little bit more curvy, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's about how we'd want that to look if it was like that. And then the other leg would have a slightly different angle there also. Okay. The Squishless? What do you mean the Squishless fierce? The Squishla is a round ball. It's supposed that the Squishla is supposed to be the cute one. Listen, is it the sound effects? If I played the Vine Boom whenever I zoomed in, would that do it? Also, we got some follows. Nico Bean, thank you very much for follow. Welcome in, new denizen. We got the Toes Man. Cultured, welcome in. Thank you for follow. And Inari. They have departed, but also thank you very much for follow. I've never seen Critters. Is that the problem? Thank you. You can see the, okay, you can see the proportions. Listen, I am not 70% ear. I'm like, the ears are actually a very small percentage. I'm very tall. Okay? Very tall. Welcome in, first time chatter. Oh my goodness. Guys, we got a first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat, please? But yeah, thank you. I have worked long to have art skill, which means I don't have very good word skill. YouTube land denizen, you hush. Listen, I am very fierce, okay? It's not my fault that you need to get your prescription checked. Listen, new debut is happening at the end of the month, okay? It's happening. It's happening. You are, none of you are prepared. It's just so good. Guys, it's so good. Like, it is a struggle to use this model at this point. Like, I can't make art for myself on Stremb, even though I really want to. Because it would be a spoiler, and I don't want to do that. I want to do a proper debut. The first time I have ever done a proper debut, okay? Yeah, when we do the debut. See, 78% ear, but 922% fierceness. See, how does this math work? I'm so confused. This is why I struggle with math. I'm quite certain that math is made up. September? What do you mean September? No. He Hoshirezu, that is an option. That's not what we're doing. What do you mean October? What do you mean 2026? Do none of you believe me when I say the new model debut is the end of the month? Really? Really? Wow. Nobody, wow. Wow. I'm gonna go have a bit of a cry. What did I do? Listen, I do my best to do all the things. What is even going on? I'm actually kind of impressed at how uniformly everybody's like, nah, it's not happening. Well, I am fierce, though. That's the thing. That is just the truth. I mean, in a way, math is made up. I mean, that's true. I guess that's also fair. We did make a bet about the new model, and I said, okay, to reiterate, the bet was the model was done by my birthday. The extension of the bet was that I would debut by the end of August, or you could call me the C word, and I would not complain too much about it, right? I'm gonna be honest, I have redone the new model
Fine.
so many
You
times.
got me. I am fierce.
Bam! There it is. So fierce. Hello, YouTube land denizen. Welcome in. Ooh, we have the dinner menu in for tonight, everybody. We're having the meatloaf and potatoes. This sounds really good, though. The end of August is already passed. Not this episode. What? I failed to specify. Okay, listen. I feel like it should be like implied that it's this current month that we are in. This August. You never gave proof? What? No, I showed the model on stream. I wiggled the model. We were on Stremb. Okay, listen. Here's the thing you gotta understand. The model was done. I have been... Well, I completely redid the outfit, so... Does that count? Listen, I've redone the outfit, like... I don't know how many times at this point. Okay, on my day of debut, I need to show you guys all of the different outfit iterations that I've tried out. It's a lot. It does count? But yeah, I showed you the model. I wiggled it. It had all of the movement. Definitely not done? Are you sure? I don't know. Listen, it was done at the time, and it has been changed since then. I think that's normal. Listen, I'm making the model. I gotta, you know, make it better. No one will believe that I'm fierce if I smile and laugh. Well, here's the thing. If I don't smile and laugh, I'll just be too intimidating. That's the problem. Listen, I can be fierce and not intimidating. What layer is this on? Okay, you need to go to your own layer. Banish. Take all the time that I need. Okay, great. End of the month. That's the time I need. There it is. Nah, thank you, Egg Priority. I appreciate that. That's why you don't believe it won't be finished this month? Okay. Sounds like we're in for a very exciting month then, right? Okay, let's draw her face. Let's see. We need to... Let's lower the opacity on this. One of our extra layers given to us by the denizens. Let us use that for drawing the face. Okay, so we gotta make sure we know where the cranium is. I love make a new layer. Do it. Okay, here's your layer. There you go. Gotta do the sleep. Thank you very much for joining us today. You have an excellent sleep, okay? I'll catch you later. Inspirational thighs? Wait, like the new model is gonna have inspirational thighs, or like you want to draw thighs that inspire you? Or have them? Hold on, I feel like we need clarification on this. Wait, who stole my hoodie? Listen, I'm just... Okay, you want a tiny bit of a spoiler? Okay, hold on. So, you know how the current model... Actually, this is perfect. So you know how we have kind of like a hip thing that sort of moves with this model, right? Kind of hard to see with the hoodie on, but it has it. It's even better in the new model. There you go. Is there thigh movement? I mean, the legs kind of schmoove. Does the new model support Colts? No. Is there more floof? Mystery. Secrets. Listen, you only get one per stream. Listen, I will give you a little bit of an info post-rem. I will try to tell you one little thing. A little teaser per stream. There you go. See, you say that, and I feel like you're probably joking, right? But here's the thing. It is a big change. Okay, it's gonna look different. I schmoove different. Like, are we prepared? Are you ready? Are you nervous? This is I think why people get nervous with debut, because any change is like spooky, right? So spook. Very nerves. Mm-hmm. So yeah, for me, the nerves haven't quite hit yet. Hopefully they don't. But like, we'll see. What do you mean you need to come up with a way to make me miss the deadline, YouTube land denizen? That is so rude. No, listen. We're gonna hit the deadline. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. Nerves might not hit, but hammers will. I mean, fair. It's normal to be nervous. Okay. Okay, I'm warning you in advance. If the nerves do hit, I'm going to complain about it. As a, you know, well, is complain the right word? I don't know. I'll probably mention it, if anything. I mean, you gotta listen. I think it's a stratagem to become less nervous. If you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, and then you're good, right? Right? That's how it works, right? Test egg received. Oh. Okay, we're gonna copy this layer, and then we need two. Okay, so to make the bangs look extra short, we actually need to flip up one of them, up and out over the cranium. Make them look extra little wispies. And then I'm just going to connect the cranium to the ears so we have some interesting shape language for our character. Here we go. Okay, we actually probably want to smooth all of that out a little bit. There we go. So tiny little thin lines right there would be very good also. Maybe make this just a little bit thicker through there. There we go. Yes, very good. You have an idea? What is your idea? Is it related to what we're drawing or what we were talking about? What were we talking about? We were talking about the new model. I mean, it's been a few minutes. We've kind of been focused. Well, I've been focused on doing the art, as I do. This is such a good expression, though. I'm so pleased with how that turned out. Okay, so let's clean up this line there. And turn this up to full opacity. We need to add the maid ruffles. Very important. Alright, then we try to make the sleeve look a little bit more 3D. We need to add a little bit more musculature to the arm, just a little bit. Though I do like the shape language that we have here. Roll to steal new model art. I feel like you'd have to get... Listen. You initiate that. You get a nat 100, right? Roll 100, right? You roll a nat 100, I will give you an preview. Okay? Listen, let's also make this somewhat limited. We're gonna do this on the honor system, okay? You guys, you get 2 rolls per stream. Yeah, listen, there is a cooldown on the dice, but you can definitely try it. But let's keep it an honor system. You have 2 tries per stream to get a sneak peek. And that means that I will probably need to make sure that I have a good sneak peek.
scuff.
Per person or per stream? Let's go with per person. I'm gonna try. Listen. It seems like that seems like it would be a very difficult role to roll, right? No, it's not scuff. Relax. But yeah, so there is a cooldown on the dice. So probably give it like a minute between dice attempts. Right? Cooldown is kind of long, yeah. How did the dice break? What is going on? Secrets of the universe. Ooh. Tell me, what are the secrets? We need to make sure that, hold on, let's see. To make sure that we see a little bit of the shoulder here. And then I think we actually need to make sure that we have, like, let's just make sure that we have, let's see, we need a little bit of the shoulder, and then we need to see the ruffles like this. Hello, hello. Oh, Kathy OG, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Welcome in. So wait, was the Squishla foretelling the future when she was like, ah, I smell scuff, and then the dice got scuffed? Is this what happened? Wait, does the Squishla foretell the future? Is the Squishla actually a scrying orb? Alright, so we do need to draw, let's see, back of the hair. Let's see, we're gonna have... Let's see, we've got the bun like that. You know, I'm pretty sure when I first drew this character, the head on a hoge, the little hair floof like this, pretty sure. So like, the fact that this is now longer than her bangs. Yeah. Wow. Squishy will attack you. Listen, just don't like... Don't try to steal my fish, and then the Squishla probably won't bite you. It'll be fine. Also... Lipeber? Thank you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much for a follow. Welcome in, new denizen. What if you bite the fish? I feel like you probably shouldn't bite other people's fish. Just saying. Unless they're like, here, have this meal. I feel like that would be kind of rude. Are the dice broken? But sushi is good? Yeah, but it is very good, but like you don't just steal sushi. Is it just being slow? Or it's posting double? I'm very confused at what's going on with that. Okay, well. Alright, anyway. So, we got this. I don't think some of this anatomy doesn't quite work for me. I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, let me actually make a copy of the Slayer. I think it is the Squimch. Yep. Okay, so we still have the bow. We have the ruffles, very important. Let's see. This, okay, so the thing about drawing ruffles from like one side or the other, like it's very hard to make this. Well, I just did a very nice rendition of it, but if you draw, let's see, you've got your other side of ruffles where you can just draw like little squigglies like this, and then you connect them to the inside of the cloth. You're like, ah, yeah, this makes a lot of sense, and it works fine, and it looks good, generally speaking, right? But then, like, this drawing the ruffles, like, going, you know, in perspective the other way, it's a lot more difficult, and then I drew them here and there. That's fine. But these don't look right. I don't like this. I love make a new layer. Do it. Okay, here's your new layer. There you go. I think the other problem is we need to like that. There we go. Okay, and then we need to figure out hands. So a little bit of a wrinkle on the wrist. Then we need to make sure that we draw the edge of the stool. So in my brain, I'm picturing that she is sitting on a stool to get her hair cut, right? So let's see, we got this, we got, let's see, the edge of the stool, that would need to be kind of round like this. So then we have these fingers hanging off the edge over here. We have the legs. Would they be in front of the hands? They would not. So that would be like this. Gotta have the claws, very important. I wonder if we should draw her hands like clenched up harder, just so that like we have a little bit more emotion, right? Ooh, very close, yeah. Okay, so if I were doing a sketch, I would absolutely be drawing on the new layer. I'm working on like a line work right now. All these new layers that have nothing in them, they will become other line art layers. They will become coloring layers. We will be drawing on them, just not right immediately. That's all. Okay, so she has like cattail. So this is our categorical maid. What layer is this on? You banished to your own layer. Alright, I think that is probably good for this character. Do I remember what this character's name is? Nope, I do not. Okay, so let's grab all of the layers for her and let's combine those together. Okay, what is this layer? Do you have anything on you? No. Okay, so that's an empty layer. What's this layer? Also empty. Okay. So now we continue to draw. You just remembered something fun? Ooh, what you got? Hold on. Where's my ruler? Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to stare at you there. I had to reach to grab my ruler. Lost tracking. It's fine. You found an art box? Oh, nice. The ratio? Huh.
You've fallen into my trap.
All of the art things. Let's go.
Make a new layer. Do it.
Okay. All right. Here's your new layer. There you go. Right there. Ooh, 94. Nice. Also, welcome in, new denizen. Cheese. Everybody does like cheese. Welcome in. But yeah, thank you for follow. Okay, so let's see. Let's actually mark which layers our characters are on. Let's see. So this layer is empty. I have my ruler because we are going to be drawing just a quick little table here. So for anybody who's curious, I'm using a physical ruler on my pen display just because sometimes it's a lot easier for me than just trying to use like the program tools. So that is what we are doing. Okay, very nice, very good. You know what we're actually going to do? We're going to grab this, copy paste, and we're just going to shuffle this kind of over here, and we're going to fake some perspective. Why not? Gonna erase that. We're going to erase this. We're going to squish those together. That'll be fine. Just a little bit of a hint of some perspective. There we go. Did you break it? Oh no. No, it's alright. Listen. It'll be fine. It'll buff out. We can fix it. Don't panic. You left milk on the fire. Wait, what? Why are you boiling milk for some reason? All right. So the current idea with the rolls. If you would like a sneak peek of the new model, if you roll a 100, you roll 100-sided dice, you get 100. I will show off a sneak peek. We're doing this on the honor system. You get two rolls to try to get an 100. Okay? There you go. No progress? What do you mean? We got a whole table and stuff. Listen, we're not racing to get something done today. This is more for casual fun. So we're just chit-chatting. It's good. There is a pretty substantial time, like cooldown timer on the dice, so give it a couple of minutes, okay, everybody?
Hello.
Yeah. Watchdog Baron, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Alright, now we need to draw mirror thing. Let's see. Alright, so these are very curvy. How to draw curve in perspective. Hum yum yum yum. Okay, kind of like that, I guess. Impassable. That'll work. Alright, now for the actual mirror part. Is that a good curve? No, not exactly. Let's try more like that. There we go. Ah, okay, very good. Drawing ellipses in perspective of any sort is always just kind of difficult. Okay, so one more for the actual mural surface. There we go. It looks like a mirror. Yeah, yeah. All right. We did the thing. We successfully drew an ellipse in perspective. Wow. Okay, I'm just trying to add a little bit more weight to the outside of the lines, just so that the object looks like a solid object and not sketchy. There we go. Stretching and hydrating? Okay. Do I want to hear a joke? Absolutely I do. What you got? Ah. Wow. Okay. Stretching complete. Okay. Hydration complete. Doing a little bit of cleanup. All right, let's draw our, let's see, let's make this purple because that's where our mirror is. What's on this layer? Nothing. Okay, you shall become our fawn lady. What did the horse say after it tripped? Hey. No, I don't know. What did the horse say after it tripped? Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up. The most cringe joke? Listen. I have a better idea. How about dad jokes and puns? Can we do one of those? That would be amazing, actually. One of my favorite. So I made a belt out of wristwatches the other day. It was a complete waste of time. You rolled 100 for a player. Now they're being stalked by an interdimensional monster. That sounds wild. You tell an airplane joke, but it'd go over everyone's head. I mean, listen, that joke, it let's hope it sticks to the landing at least, you know? I finished the belt, so it's complete. Yeah. Okay, let's see, this layer. Okay, so let's figure out cranium for her. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think how to draw her. She's got like these little wispy, thin, lovely little bangs. How to show that? And then she's gonna have her hair in like a bun. So we gotta draw hair like this. Am I really drawing with such a thick brush? Yes, I am. Alright. We rolling with it, I guess. And maybe some other little wisps here by her horns. That would be very good. I think we're gonna make her face a little bit more rounded. And then. Let's see. We have. Let's see. Her horns are gonna coral up through here. Just little tiny. Very cute. Very important. Okay, so we got that. So that will give us space to show. She's got her hair up in like a little bun. Hope the joke doesn't come crashing down. True, true. Why are pirates called pirates? Do they rate pies? The punchline comes before the joke. Do you know the worst part about time travel jokes? Capiology. Oh my goodness, let's go. Pirates are called pirates because they just are. Let's go. 97. Ooh. Close. So very close. Oh. Very loud vehicle outside. Sir or ma'am, do you mind? I happen to be strembing. That is very rude. There's no way they would know that, of course, but shocking behavior. Ratos, thank you very much for hanging out. I have a good time at work? Question mark? I hope so. But I'll catch you later, okay? You know what we could do? Actually, let's, we have a spare layer here, right? Yeah, alright. We're gonna draw her face. With the eyes and stuff on a new layer because that's just a good idea to do. We want her to have the, like, oh no. I built my wristwatch belt. It's about time. Stretching and hydrating routine? All right, you got it. Roll for initiative. So how would that work in like a Starembing context though? It's not like we're gonna fight each other, right? Okay, actually let me take these 2 layers. We're actually gonna move her head up a tiny bit. That way we'll have a little bit more room for her. Like, let's see. Okay, so we gotta figure out, is she wearing, I think she's going to wear Why? Why are you trying to steal my fish? Absolutely not. That's very rude. Listen, some of these were gifts, okay? Why would you steal something that was gifted to me? I plan to eat it later. I have big plans for these fish, okay? Hello. Oh, Glacial Nova, hello there. Glad you can make it today. Welcome in. You told a chemistry joke yesterday, no reaction. Oh man. Listen, you gotta stop telling the jokes to noble gases, okay? They never react to anything. They're so rude. How has it been an hour? Really? Really?
You fallen into my trap.
ANBU Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, you denizen. Alright, you are just in time for us to go do and break time. We'll get back to this after break though. Also, we gotta make sure that we draw like the rest of the body, right? Hold on. Let's just, so we got the skirt. We're gonna have a thing kind of like this. We got the apron, and then let's see, her little goat legs would be kind of like let's see, got one like there, maybe one like here. Yeah, we can figure that out. Something like that. I have a great sense of humor. That's true. Listen, people do laugh at my jokes and puns. This is accurate. You have a good eye. Welcome. All right, everybody. Let us do break time. Then we shall return. Hopefully, we can get to coloring. All right, I've saved. All right, everybody. Enjoy break screen. We'll be back within 5 minutes, yeah? Yeah. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. So, I see Jacqueline, the bestest vampire, did some rolling on break. 4 out of 100. Wow. I'm kind of impressed, actually. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Been watching between classes from school. Nice. Listen, YouTube land denizen, thank you very much for dropping by when you can. I appreciate that very much. All of the VODs and stuff will be up on the YouTubes, so you can watch them whenever. You guys weren't doing anything mischievous while I was on break, were you? I think you mean too fierce, right?
You've fallen into my trap.
You plead the fifth? Mac, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Oh.
You've fallen into my trap.
Lift Hrasser, I don't know how you pronounce your name. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. The wet paper towel. Listen to the other paper towels. If you slap a wet paper towel on there, they're all affected. Okay? It's all about context, isn't it? It's true. I can't. Oh, you played our game? Oh. Let's go. Thank you very much for playing our game. Listen, we worked very hard on that one. We're working on night 3. I'm so excited. Let's go. Guys, we got a first time chatter. Can we get some more welcomes in chat? But yeah, welcome in. We're just chilling and chatting and drawing maids as we do. I feel like I'm meeting. I don't know. Okay, so this is kind of a surreal thing. Like the game is out on Steam, right? And it's like having somebody pop in and just be like, "Hey, I saw your game. I didn't know about you before now, and then I found you through the game." I don't know. I'm very excited about this. Like that's such a compliment. I don't know. Anyway, welcome. Hello. I will now resume my normal composed. I'm so composed. I'm very good at talking. Yes. Am I in a game? No, but I'm making games. Surprise. Listen, for anybody who's curious, it is a very adult visual novel, okay? In a very biased manner, it is the best visual novel that you will ever play. You felt the need to seek me out until it was... Listen, 6 out of 10 is above average. It's not the best compliment, but you know what? That's okay. Surprised I haven't. So one of my old OCs back from the years ago, I don't use. If you look with your special eyes, you might see an old OC of mine. That's about the only cameo I've done. Now it feels weird. Okay, listen, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels weird that the artist of the game would just draw a cameo of herself in the game. I have drawn cameos of the other cool beans on the dev team. Yeah. Have you seen the cameos? Do you know where they are? They exist. Cameos, yeah. I guess you'd have to be pretty bored to be like, you know, I was pretty meh on this thing, but I think I'm gonna message the creator about it. Yeah, I can see that. It's either like 100 or 0. There's not really an in-between, is there? Okay, so we need to make the shoulder a little bit bigger this way. Let's see, so like this, and then. You know, if you took random pixels from the game, you could assemble a picture of me. This is true. There's enough colors, I'm sure. Rolling a 6? Oh. Is that reading as a link? That's weird. You are the pixel? Oh. The 1 pixel. There it is, right there. I just had a terrible idea. Guys, you want to see a preview of new model? Hold on. Let me I've had a terrible idea. Okay, so listen. You do this, you grab this, you grab the. Okay, so we got the ears, right? You got the skin tone. Got the thing, you know? There you go. This the preview. There it is. There's your pixels of It's gonna be an orange dot, isn't it? Yes, it was. Fine. It's fine. I guess I am cute. That is a lie. There's a lie. Listen. It is fierce. I'm very fierce. I'm very. Listen. I am very fierce. It's very fierce. How much was it? I made it myself. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm very bad at like marketing myself. So for anybody who doesn't know, all of my models, excluding some of the outfits that I have, I made and rigged this model. I made and rigged the new one, etc. and so on. Squishla, all of the things, right? So how much did it cost? Time. A lot of time. I love make a new layer. Do it. Fine. Here's your new layer. There you go. What layer am I on? This one? This one. Yes. Okay, I think we need to make her chin a little bit bigger. Hey, Isla, you should save. I should save, actually. Here we go. Any parsley? Listen. When I make the new model, I'm not really like cooking it. Maybe it's not seasoned properly. Maybe I should have a parsley leaf. Or like a bay leaf. I could put a bay leaf on the head just to make sure it's seasoned properly. What do we think? Are they unnamed layers? Yes. So, one of our redeems that I feel like perhaps are not a good choice at this time. There's a bunch of layers here that they're either empty or they have like a face layer on them. I don't know. Chaos layers, you might call them. Okay, so how to draw Let's see. So when you cut somebody's hair, let's see, the person that does it usually puts, let's see, it's usually hair between the index and the middle finger, or it's like between the middle and the ring finger, right? What would look best in this? Let's try. Okay, so the middle finger is there, and we do like one of those, and then like one of those, and then we have the pink hair floof like this, right? And then we'd have the index finger like here. And then we have the palm of the hand like this. And let's flip up some more of the pink little hair chunklets like so. Let's add some little strands so that it looks like hair. Very important, right? Do I label my layers? No, I don't. If you saw a big bee girl in a Bay Area, a big baby. But yeah, so unfortunately, the mass merging of all of the layers, if I was working on like game art or something like that, and the redeem was redeemed, it could be very destructive. So that would be less fun than making a new layer that future Isla has to sort through and deal with, you know? So here's the thing. Throughout working on the game with the fabulous beans, oh my gosh, the amount of chaos they've had to deal with. So unfortunately, I have had to learn to go back after I finished a file and properly label and put put layers into folders so that other people can sort through the madness that is my art layers, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I gave somebody a file that had like about 300 layers in it, and yeah, that's a lot to sort through. So I have learned. I have had to learn how to organize a little bit. However, like at random intervals, so I do random doodles and stuff sometimes within like game art files, and so I do all the drawing, and then I send the the Clip Studio file, which is what I'm using, right? And I send them the file, and then they look through it, and they're looking at all the layers, and they're like, Isla, what is this sketch? Why didn't you show this to us? This is so good. And I'm like, oh, I forgot. So
Isla, make a new layer. Do it.
Okay, here is your layer. Enjoy that. But yeah, so it's a bad habit of mine that if I'm drawing a whole bunch, I'll just turn off a layer and then you make a new one and you just keep drawing. So within the archives of all of my layers and drawings and art, there's like 3 layers deep art sometimes, maybe more. It's pretty bad. Something funny happened on the 8th. Played Nintendo's Killer Instinct Gold. Okay, on hard difficulty. Take the options after the menu. You beat the final boss. Character's full ending. Oh, absolute gamer. Let's go. Accidentally beating the whole game on hard mode. Yo, let's go. Nice. Okay, we gotta stretch and a hydrate redeem. Hold on. Oh, we got spines to pop. Let's go. Yeah. Honestly, it would be kind of funny to go through certain files and like look at stuff, but I could not do that on Strem. Like with what I draw, there would be minefields everywhere. I couldn't do it. Oh, nobody knows Ziki? No? I mean, surely somebody, right? Either way, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, new denizen. Wait, does that mean that we know this Ziki now? It might. Turn of Spicy Wednesday? Let's table that until probably after debut. So currently, I need prep time, I need downtime. So I will continue to take my Wednesdays as a rest day for a while yet. But listen, the idea is still there. I might return to spicy art streams on Wednesday, but also I don't know. We'll see. I'm still kind of undecided on that one. So that's the thing. I haven't decided which option I would like to do for that. I don't know. It's one of those things that how to describe like I know right now I do not have the time or the mental energy for like a spicy art Wednesday stream. In future though, like I don't know, moving platforms is always difficult, especially for like I remember this was years ago at some point. I did try to do an Picato stream and it just felt like a ghost town. It was the most bizarre feeling. Like there were cool beans in the chat, but it was, I don't know, as a platform or like a place to do content creation, it felt weird. I don't know. You know, I don't actually like that the thumb is right here. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. We're gonna move that. We're just gonna, it's gonna be hiding behind the other. You know, we could actually fold down these fingers and then we could actually see more of the hair. All right, so the goal is we are trying to tell a story without the words, right? So you gotta have the, let's see, you gotta have the, okay, so we're gonna have the thumb right there, but we can actually see the full like hair tuft. Rest days, gotta have them. Unfortunately, I am merely a human adjacent creature. I must have rest days occasionally. Okay, so how to draw scissors. Wait, I have a ton of new layers. Hold on, is there anything on this layer? No. Nice, we're gonna draw on this layer. Okay, so how do scissors actually work? So you have like the sharp bit, there's like a connecty bit, and then you have like the handle thing, right? Like that, and then you have the second blade like this, and then this part is flat, and then this part kind of does the round thing, right? So we got our scissors. And then what's on this layer? Nothing. Okay, beautiful. Now we're gonna hide this layer. Okay, so let's see. If it's open. Probably the thumb would be going like this. No? Yes? I feel like the scissors aren't open enough. Hold on. Contemplating. Okay, so if this is... Put the fingernail like here. Do we like this? No fish? What do you mean no fish? Is it broken? It is broken. Okay. I thought you were saying this in reply to something else. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me fix the fish cannon. Hold on. Stand by. You know, it has been freaking out midstream quite a lot recently. I wonder why. It's like it has a queue. It only works for so long. Roll for chaos, a little bit of chaos. Roll would be successful in this case. Okay, we're still all connected. All of that should be working. Okay, and okay, fish cannon should be back online. Wait, there's a limit on how many fishes? No, that's silly. That's crazy talk. Ah, no, there we go. We're back. Thank you for the fish. There we go. Okay, so we want, let's see, hand to be like this. Gonna have ah, yeah, so many fish. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we want to have 2 fingers there. Then we need to have like this. Okay, and then the thumb goes. Thank you for the fish. 95, wow. So close. Now I'm really curious, is this too difficult? Hum, yum, hum, hum, hum. This hand looks weird. Let's angle this so that the palm kind of lines up a little bit better. This little hand looks weird. Why does this look weird? Who did this? Okay, we're gonna hide this layer and this layer, and we're gonna go back to the drawing board because do I need to look up reference? Because why is it so weird? I think it's because I think we need to curl the fingers in, maybe. You did? Oh, how could you do this, Phoenix? I can't believe you've done this. What's on this layer? The face. What's on this layer? Nothing. Alright, you shall become our sketch layer. So let's see. I think if we do... Let's see. I love make a new layer. Do it. Man, I just used up all the layers. Here you go. There's your layer. And because I did say we're sketching, so we're now drawing on the new layer. Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah, mama. Okay, so we need. Let's see. How to draw holding scissors. Like this, we need to curl the fingers in like so. Then we see from here we loop the thing like so, and then there we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. More fish, more chaos. I suppose it depends. There's like different types of scissors, right? So I'm thinking, actually hair clipping scissors are generally the loops are like the same size, right? So yeah, something like this. Oh, it's a second layer. I was trying to erase that, and it's on a different layer. It wasn't the scissors. Listen, the auto mod things, they're a little bit picky. It's alright. Thank you for the fish. You dropped a fish. You got any more fish in your pockets? Like, what are you doing with all the fishes, I wonder? Okay, so that's actually pretty good for a hand. Why are these on separate layers? I'm merging them together. Your layers are get squished layers. Get squished. Okay, there we go. I'll take that. Then we go back to this layer. No more fish? Oh, okay. Are you sure? There we go. And then need a prawn on this side. Okay, so she's wearing button-up shirt. Yeah. Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay, thanks for the head pats. Listen, I guess I must be like really in draw mode if I didn't even notice there was a fish on my head. Then draw skirt. Let's see. I'm going to have, let's see, a big wrinkle right there, and then like a small wrinkle like here, and then. Yes, about like that. That should do very nicely. We're gonna have another small little overlap here. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, they're like, they have the like little hook thing like this. Yeah. The hair cuttings, these oars. I mean, I guess you don't. Generally, it's just because violence. At least I'm pretty sure that's the whole reasoning. No, I don't like these. How to draw. Let's see, cloth wrinkles from this way. We've got to overlap the fabric. Let's see, there's like a tension point in the fabric, right? So you draw a little bit of that, and then you squinch out the cloth wrinkles from there. Here we go. Is there a chunk out of this? Oh, it's because, okay. I was like, oh, why is there a chunk out of that? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, so let's clean these up a little bit. Clean up this, and this, and this. And then. This is a very interesting, like, shape that I have right here for the ribbon. We could even, like, floof out a little bit of the ribbon right there. Let's go. I don't think the squishla would eat a random table leg. Listen, if you're like so hungry, you go to the fridge and you pick out some you know, your leftovers, right? Or like stuff that you're like, how would I make this into food? I guess it's my only choice is to actually cook this, right? Why eat table if fish exist? Exactly. What did pi do to be put in math? Why is it baked in there, right? A fishing reel randomly strapped to her ankle. Oh, yeah, I guess it could be like that. You don't see like the whole picture, so I guess we could reposition that a little bit. That way you can actually see more of it. But yeah, I could see that. Just random tech strapped to the ankle. Okay, so final things we need for these. We need to draw an elbow in about the same place as this other elbow. I'm gonna compare to that, and then let's see, her arm be kind of like this, and then we have the cuff kind of like this. Let's see. I want to show a little bit of the poofy sleeve. There we go. And then... Wait, what layer is this on? What? Why is that on that layer and this is on this layer? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Here we go. Rico, hello there. Glad you could make it today. Cyberpunk 2077 is on sale. Maybe I should play that. Like, they fixed a lot of stuff. I've never actually played it. I don't know. Might be interesting. Okay, let's hide all of our blue lines. So currently, this maid, she kind of floating. She kind of doesn't have a neck right now. She might want one of those, perhaps. Okay, so let's see. We've also got, let's see, knee, leg, and then so she's like satyr, so she got the goat leg. Let's see, other leg. Put her kind of like moving backwards a little bit. Just a little hint of oh no, body language kind of a thing. Honestly, pretty good. Pretty happy with this. Alright, what else do we need to do? We need to go back to this layer. We need to erase these chunklet and these chunklet. It's kind of messy through here, but that's fine. We'll leave that for now. Okay, so final step for today. We are going to add some color. Now the question is, how do we want to add the color? Let's grab this brush. I actually haven't done this in a while. Let's grab this brush. Let's grab a layer mask. So we're gonna try to make clipping mask for all the empty space. We're gonna grab all of that. Like that. The tail is not filled in properly, but that's alright. Okay, we'll start with that. Let's grow the selection by 2 pixels. Then we make a mask. Okay, so now we can start coloring on this part. Yes, very good. Yes. Okay, are there any other weird little popcorns? Like right here, let's fill that in. We should probably take out a little bit of color there. Maybe a little bit like right here. Just so that it looks a little bit more like a scissor. Here by her neck. Well, that looks fine. Fix that. This part. What is this line? What is this line? What layer are you on? Okay. Let's get rid of that. It's a weird tangent and we don't like it. Okay, let's add some color. So first off, we're going to steal colors from this picture because we can. Why not? And we are just going to slap some color on here. We are going to grab this. Let's go with slightly different skin tone here, and let's grab this pink again. We need a nice white. Let's see. That's too blue. Let's make this a little bit more purple. Yeah, there we go. It's thinking. It's waiting for it. Hold on. Actually, I can just color this very messily for right now. Let's see. White color. I'm gonna go ahead and color the eyes the same white. I think we're gonna go with brown hair for our good, our fawn lady. Why not? We're gonna make the horns slightly darker. Okay, let me catch up with chat. Hold on. Satyrs were male. Okay, so a fawn then. Painting everything the same color. So you mean the layer mask, like a clipping mask? This thing? You could think of it like a primer. Think of it more like I set this up so that I cannot color outside of the lines. So if this line right here in Clip Studio means that this layer is clipped down to this layer. If it's not, well, you can see that I've really super colored outside of the lines. So yeah, it's a very interesting, fun way. Well, it's not that interesting. It's a fun way to make sure that the coloring, that I can just paint messily and it still looks clean. I really like about this brush. I feel like it's been a while since I've used it, but like you have this ever so tiny, there's just the slightest amount of color bleed through, like this is like the most pink color here. So we have this slightly darker color beneath the this solid color. So like this is a slightly different shade. We get teeny tiny color variations, which I'm quite a fan of, honestly. And then when we go with, actually that's way too blue. Oh, 99. Ooh. So close. You want to see the sneak peek again? You got real close. You ready? Here it is. Listen, I'll even add another pixel for you. Wow. Actually, it's more like this. And then and then, you know what? Here, we'll even add the, there you go. There's your preview. You like it? There you go. Enjoy that. became a worm. Listen, would you still like me if I was a
Fine. You got me. I am fierce.
Would you still like me if I was a worm? A fierce worm? Yes. I mean, listen, I'm just so fierce that every variation of me is just is very fierce. Aside from the Squishla, which is supposed to be the cute one, but nobody thinks that she is for some reason. I'm very confused. It's fine. Okay, so all of that is that. We got some more. Let's see, that is skin color. Fill in a little bit of the bangs right there. What is this? This is supposed to be ruffle. This is also ruffle. See, look at this shoulder. We have this like bleed of pink through here, and there's like some green accidents, but they're so nice though. Those are some nice happy little accidents. How to paint the silver. Let's grab a slightly darker color for this part. Aw, thank you. Alright, let me catch up on chat really quickly. Hold on. If I was what? Listen. I hate to break this to you. And Aranthil. There we go. I can read. I'm fierce. I'm very fierce. So, I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you in this manor. There you go. If you were a Furby, no. Listen, there's something about Furbies. I don't like them. I'm sorry. Just say no to Furby, okay? Just don't do it. A ruffle with ridges. I mean, that's the best type, right?
Hey, Isla, you should save.
You know, I probably should save. Saving. Let's add a little bit of lighting, perhaps. Also, I think we need to add just a little bit more skin tone here. And then. Okay, so she kind of leaning forward, right? So we gotta make this a little bit more like that. Actually, give me this color and then we just make it darker, right? have multiple different colors. Oh, here we go. So we have a little bit of a brighter, more saturated tone here, and then like a fairly dark shadow. There we go. And then, let's see, for the legs. I wonder if all this would be in shadow because of the table. Maybe. We got some weird colors on here. Okay, so she's got super pink hair. I think we're going with like an opposite color for her eye color. That is the face of regret. Why is the maid upset? She got a haircut that maybe wasn't what she was expecting. So for this one, there's like this little haze kind of around the face area, which makes the whole face look very soft. Makes the hair and face look very soft and nice. So we're gonna keep a chunklet of that color, but then we also need to add. Do we have this color, but a little bit more saturated? Let's just throw some more color there. That'll be very nice. And okay, this you know, it's almost time to do break things again. However, I think for now, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I have gotten the tie red, so I think it is time for me to sleep. I might nap. I think a nap sounds pretty good, actually. She's gonna have yellow eyes. I feel like that's kind of my default color. I feel like we gotta change her ear color a little bit as well. Hum yum 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 yum. Let's give her kind of a pinkish for her inner ear. I think that would be very nice. Here we go. It is almost ad break, yeah. I think I'm gonna go have a nap though. Everybody, stream will be regular time tomorrow. So 3 hours ago from now, whatever time that is for you, that's when we start stream. On my schedule, I have it incorrect. But yeah, everybody, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed. Very chill, very casual. It was very good. Maids in Crisis calendar. Okay, who still has like a calendar though? Like if anything, it would be like an art book. I could see that. Hello, hello. Who does calendars though? Is that still a thing? Frost, hello, and farewell. Everybody, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. YouTube landed residents. It's good seeing you. We're gonna send you off first. Everybody else, we're gonna go raid somebody. A yearly calendar? Does it have the art? Well, like a colander. You'd use that for draining pasta and stuff, right? Oh, did he just start? Ayo, let's go. Perfect. There we go. Everybody, again, thank you very much. Stremba at normal time tomorrow. Let's raid, shall we? Okay. Did I say the thing? I said the thing. I think. Maybe. I need a nap. I'm gonna go. Everybody, I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye.